online classes. So in the previous classes we have just discussed about real number, like real number is divided into how many parts. So at that time I was said real numbers is divided into two parts, namely rational number and irrational number. Now after that I have just explained on that time real rational number is divided into three parts, which name is natural number, whole number and integers. In the previous classes we have just discussed about natural number, whole number and integers. So now we are just going to discuss about a rational number. What is exactly a rational number? What is the definition of rational number? So here we have to just start from a rational number. So the topic is a rational number. Rational number. So what is exactly rational number? The number which can be written in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0, it is called a rational number. It is called a rational number. Number means if we the number which can be written in the form of P upon Q, when any number that can be written in the form of P upon Q, then it is said to be a rational number, where P and Q are integers. You also studied before previous classes about integers. Integers means plus, positive numbers, negative numbers. So if we are talking rational number, then we have to just write the example of some of the rational number, like 1 upon 2, minus 1 upon 3, minus 4 upon minus 2, 3 upon 2, that is infinite. All of these are the example of a rational number which I am writing here. Minus 1 is negative integers and 3 is positive integers, and both of they are in the form of P upon Q, where minus 1 is numerator and 3 is denominator. Clear here? So that are the example of a rational number. So here a point is Q not equal to 0. Means what? If we write P upon Q, P means numerator, and Q means denominator. So here the condition is Q not equal to 0. Means if you are just written a rational number in P upon Q, then don't do write in Q 0. Means if we write Q, means if you take an example, 1 upon 2, then 1 upon 2, no, I don't write 1 upon 2, means 0 upon 2, it is rational, but we cannot write 2 upon 0, means Q, don't write Q equal to 0. What is the meaning of this? Means if I write 0 in the numerator and write any of the integers in denominator, then it is rational number. But if we write 0 in the denominator like Q, and number any kinds of integers write on numerator, means Q not equal to 0. Why? What is the reason behind it? Why Q not equal to 0? What is the reason? Because if we are just here, the 2 is divisor, and the 0 numerator is dividend. All of you are know very well about that. So if we are 2 in divisor and 0 in dividend means you are the, if you are just taking a example, what, 0, you have 0 rupees, you have 0 rupees, and you have to just distribute this rupees between two person. Can you share it? Can you give a bit of money? Here 0 means what? Nothing. Here 0 means what? Nothing. Means I have 0 rupees and two people come and standing before me and talking, give me one rupees. Because I am just doing your work, so first of all you have to just give me one rupees, both of them. But I have no any kinds of money in my pocket, so how can I give it? Means I will give what rupees? 0. What rupees? 0. Understand that? But in the number 2 in numerator and 0 is denominator, means 0 is, but if we are just take 0 in the divisor and 2 in dividend, then I have 2 rupees and 2 rupees will be shared to 0%, means no one. Means I also write 9 into 0 means 0 equal to 2. Again 0 divided by 2, 19, 0. If we are taking 0 to 500, 0, 2. Means if we are divided by, in the divisor, if we are written 2, and in dividend if we are written 0, then the quotient will be 0 all the time. Yeah, if we are just taking 2 and 5, 2 to the 4, 1 means 2 to the 4, 1 means if we divided by in the divisor 2 is there and 5 is divided, then we are just divided, we go the quotient what, 2 means the quotient will constant all the time, they never be changed. When I am in the Bihar, in Motiari, if I just if I just giving the question to any students to solve it, then its answer in quotient they get 2. Quotient is 2. If you are just going in another state and give this number to solve, then the students also give the answer of quotient 2. Means it's not change, it's constant. Here is also constant, but here is not constant. Here it is not fixed. Means its numerical value, if we are just P and Q, means if we are written Q 0, then the numerical value will not constant. So we are just study from class 1 to 9 and here now 10. We just study different kinds of numbers, but all the numbers, the numerical value is fixed. The numbers we are just study a natural number, whole number, many other numbers in previous classes. So all the numbers of numerical value are fixed and known about it. But here when we are divided, when we are just Q in 0 and P is any kind of number, any number, then we are both different numbers. So here, if we are divided, if the divisor is 0 and dividend is 2, when we are just doing the calculation, we are just dividing the other kinds of numbers are just coming here. So means what? Its numerical value is not fixed. but we are just study the numbers. We all are study those kinds of numbers whose numerical value is fixed. But here I am just writing this letter. I am just writing this number to divide. It's not constant. Means rational number says that those numbers are put in my collection is fixed. Its numerical value is fixed. But here, if we are just written q in 0 and numerator another number, then the numerical value is not fixed. So that is why in rational number q not equal to 0. मीन्स कहने का मतलब ये है कि अगर हम रेशनल नंबर की बात करें तो रेशनल नंबर वैसे नंबर होते हैं जिसको हम p अपन q के फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं, जहाँ पे p और q क्या होता है, इंटीजर्स होता है, और q नॉट इक्वल टू क्या होता है, 0 होता है। तो यहाँ पे बात है ठीक है q नॉट इक्वल टू 0 मतलब क्या, q को 0 के बराबर ना रखें। तो हमने कहा नहीं, अगर हम q को 0 के बराबर रख देते हैं तो क्या होगा, तो अगर q को 0 के बराबर रख देते हैं तो इसमें अलग अलग नंबर्स आ रहे हैं, मतलब क्या इसका न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू जो है फिक्स नहीं है। लेकिन हमने जो है क्लास 1 से लेकर क्लास 10 तक जो भी नंबर्स पढ़ रहे हैं इन सबका क्या है, न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू क्या है, फिक्स है। ठीक है, तो वैसे नंबर जिनका न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू फिक्स है ना, वही सारे नंबर्स के बारे में पढ़ रहे हैं। लेकिन अगर हम q को 0 रख देते हैं तो मतलब क्या है कि यहाँ पे न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू फिक्स नहीं है, मतलब क्या है, वेरिएबल न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू आ रहा है। तो इसीलिए जो है q नॉट इक्वल टू 0 आया। इतना कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, इतना बात समझ में आया। अगर इतना बात समझ में आ गया, इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट नंबर्स अबाउट रेशनल नंबर, देन वी आर ऑन द irrational number. So what is the definition of irrational number? So the number which cannot be written in the form of p upon q. So the number, good number which cannot be written in the form of q, in the form of p upon q, then the numbers are called irrational number. Means what? Let's see here. Irrational number. The number which can't be written in the form of p upon q are called irrational number. मीन्स वैसे नंबर जिसको p upon q के फॉर्म में ना लिखा जाए उसे हम क्या कहते हैं, irrational नंबर। एग्जांपल √2, √3, √5, √7, √11, √13, these are irrational number. Clear that? Is there any problem from this topic? So irrational number is now cleared. So we are just talking about real number. What is exactly real number? So in the previous classes we studied when rational and irrational numbers are included, then the numbers are formed is said to be what? Real number. Means if we are just talking about real number, it is the topic that deals in chapter 1, real number. When the rational and irrational, when the rational and irrational numbers are included to each other, then the form they form real number. They form real number. Means when rational and irrational are combined with each other, then the form is formed called real number. मीन्स जब रेशनल नंबर को और इरेशनल नंबर को आपस में मिला दिया जाता है और मिलाने के बाद जो आपका फॉर्म तैयार होता है, जो आपका फॉर्म फॉर्म होता है, उसको क्या कहते हैं? रियल नंबर कहते हैं। मतलब रियल नंबर में आपका रेशनल भी आ जाएगा और आपका इरेशनल भी आ जाएगा। क्या आ जाएगा? इरेशनल नंबर आ जाएगा। तो यहाँ पे क्या हो गए? आपके हो गए रियल नंबर। क्या हो गए? रियल नंबर यहाँ पे आपके हो गए। अगर यहाँ पे रियल नंबर समझ में आ गया तो इसके अलावा कुछ और भी नंबर्स है जिसको हमको जानने की आवश्यकता है। वो क्या क्या? तो आपका प्राइम नंबर, कंपोजिट नंबर एंड इवन नंबर, ऑड नंबर एंड को प्राइम नंबर, व्हिच आर द मोस्ट यूजफुल नंबर इन रियल नंबर। बिकॉज if we are just doing, if we going to discuss 1.3 exercise, then that time we have to just know about co-prime number, and on that topic we have to just study about co-prime number. So first of all we have to know about the co-prime number. Understand that? Clear? So we have to just discuss about the another number. Here are the definition of real number. It's so easy to understand the real number. When rational and irrational numbers are included with each other, then the form is formed. It's called what? A real number. So if you are just any problem from this topic, just write in the comment box. है ना? That time maybe I will see it. Then I will give you the solution. I will solve your problems. है ना? So we have to just start another number whose name is prime number. Prime number. What is exactly prime number? What is exactly prime number? So the number which have only two factors. The number which have only two factors. One and itself. One and itself are called prime number. Means the number which can, the number which have only two factors, which have only two factors, one and itself is called prime number. It's called prime number. मतलब वैसे नंबर जिसके केवल दो फैक्टर होते हैं उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? प्राइम नंबर कहते हैं। एग्जांपल के तौर पे अगर देखा जाए, एग्जांपल के अगर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखा जाए तो आपका दो जो है वो प्राइम नंबर है। 3 4 नहीं होगा, 5 हो जाएगा, 7 हो जाएगा, 11 हो जाएगा, इनफाइनाइट। ऐसा क्यों? क्योंकि दो का अगर हम प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन करें तो 2 और केवल 1 आएगा। अगर 3 का करें तो क्या आएगा? 3 और 1 आएगा। क्योंकि यहाँ पे 1 और खुद से जो है ना ये केवल डिवाइड होंगे। प्राइम नंबर वैसे नंबर होते हैं जो केवल 1 और खुद से डिवाइड होते हैं। ठीक है? तो अगर बात करें 4 का, तो 4 तो 1 से डिवाइड होगा और खुद से डिवाइड होगा ही होगा, लेकिन साथ में साथ 2 से भी डिवाइड होता है। दैट इज व्हाई वी कैन से दैट 4 इज नॉट ए प्राइम नंबर, बट 2 and 3 आर ए प्राइम नंबर। 2 and 3 is a prime number because they have only two factors. They are only divisible by 1 and 2. So we can say that 2 is prime number, but 4 is not a prime number. It is composite number. So here are the definition of prime number. So let's go on the composite number. What is exactly composite number? So the definition of composite number is the number which have more than two factors. The number which have more than two factors are said to be composite number. Means वैसे नंबर जिसके 2 से अधिक क्या होते हैं? फैक्टर होते हैं, उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? कंपोजिट नंबर कहते हैं। क्या कहते हैं? कंपोजिट नंबर होते हैं। ठीक है? द नंबर which have more than two factors, one and itself are called composite number. मतलब वैसे नंबर जिसके दो से अधिक क्या होते हैं, फैक्टर होते हैं, उसे हम क्या कहते हैं, कंपोजिट नंबर कहते हैं, लाइक 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, that is infinite. Infinite means 4 is the composite number because 4 has more than two factors, like 1 is the factor of 4, 2 is the factor of 4, and 4 is also the factor of 4. So we can say that here is the three factor of 4. So the definition of composite number, the number which have more than two factors, one and itself. So here is the 1 and here is the itself, and one and itself. A number 2 is also the factor of 4. So we can say that it's more than 2 factors. So the number which are more than 2 factors, then it is said to be composite number. So the question is asked, a smallest composite number, a smallest composite number, a smallest composite number. So the smallest composite number is 4. Because I am just left one topic from prime number, a smallest prime number. So here you can write a smallest prime number. A smallest prime number is 2. 2 is the smallest prime number, and 4 is the smallest prime number. But largest prime and composite numbers are infinite, because largest prime and composite number what infinite, because numbers are infinite. So we can say that largest prime and the composite numbers are infinite, but a smallest composite number is 4 and a smallest prime number is 2. Clear? So composite number and prime numbers are clear here. So we are on the what, 3 left numbers, even number, odd number and co-prime number. The even number, odd number and co-prime number will be discussed in that video. After it, we have to just discuss the concept of chapter 1, which are from the real number, and when we completed our concept from real number, then we are going to start our exercise 1.1. Okay. So another topic is odd number. Odd number. Odd number. What is the definition of odd number? The number which are completely divisible by completely, which are not completely divisible by 2 are said to be odd number. मीन्स वैसे नंबर जो 2 से पूरा डिवाइड नहीं है, वो मतलब क्या, अगर 2 से हम भाग दे किसी नंबर को और रिमाइंडर जो है वो 0 ना आए, मतलब 1 आ जाए या कुछ और नंबर रिमाइंडर में आ जाए, तो हम क्या कहते हैं, ऑड नंबर कहते हैं। एग्जांपल देखें तो 1 हो जाएगा, 3 हो जाएगा, 5 हो जाएगा, आपका 7 हो जाएगा, 9 हो जाएगा, 11 हो जाएगा, infinite. So here the question may be asked a smallest odd number. A smallest odd number. So smallest odd number is 1, and largest odd number infinite. Largest odd number infinite. So the another topic is even number. Even number. Even number. So what is even number? The number which are not, which are completely, the number which are completely divisible by 2 are called even number. यानी वैसे नंबर जो 2 से क्या हो जाए, पूरा डिविजन हो जाए, तो क्या हो जाता है इवन नंबर, लाइक 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so smallest even number, smallest even number is 2, largest even number largest even number infinite. Largest even number is infinite. So इसके बाद हमारा जो लास्ट टॉपिक है वो है आपका क्या, कोप्राइम नंबर. कोप्राइम नंबर. कोप्राइम नंबर. कोप्राइम नंबर. So what is coprime number? Coprime number. Two numbers are said to be coprime if they have only one factor. If they have only one factor. Two numbers are said to be coprime if they have only one common factor. Only one common factor. Which is two numbers are said to be coprime if they had only one common factor, which is one. यानी कोई भी अगर आप दो नंबर ले लेते हैं और इनको हम क्या करते हैं, अगर इनको कोई भी दो नंबर ले लेते हैं, जैसे हमने ले लिया 2 और 3 नंबर ले लिए, इनका प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन करें तो 1 2 आएगा, 1 3 आएगा. इनके कॉमन फैक्टर क्या आए, 1 आए, यानी इसका एचसीएफ कितना आया, 1 आया. सो वी कैन से दैट 2 and 3 आर कोप्राइम. 2 and 3 आर कोप्राइम. If you are taking 5 and 6, so the factor of 5 and 6, 5 is 1 5 and the 6 is 1 2 3 and 6. The common factor is 1 and means the HCF is 1. So 5 and 6 are co-prime. But if you are just taking 4 and 6, the factor of 4 is 1 2 and 4. The factor is 6 is the factor of 6 is 1 2 and 1 2 3 and 6. So here are the common factors. Means SCF is what? 2. SCF is 2. But from the definition of coprime number, two numbers are said to be coprime if they have only one common factor, which is 1. Means only one factor. Any of the two numbers who have SCF or common factor is 1, then it is coprime. But SCF is not 1. SCF is not 1. The common factor is not 1. Is other number, then it is not a coprime. So 4 and 6 are not coprime. Not coprime. So that is the number which we had to study in class 10, which is called real number. That is the real number. That are the numbers which are studied in class 10 in the topic of real number chapter 1 from NCERT books of CBSE. Understand? After that, our numbers is over here. After that, we have to just study about the concept of real number, and if we are just understand the concept of real number, then we are just doing our exercise in another video. Okay, thank you.